Hey there everyone, this is Cal playing some Super Mario World, the original game, however with an ascetic touch in that I can't get coins or points. Chocolate Island 3. Let's hope to do the entirety of World 6 today, although, you know, something may happen that makes it so that's not convenient. It's something we're gonna discover together! Look at that turtle man. I'm just gonna go ahead and go here. Look at that turtle man just dancing around. This is the Crazy Rave Party episode land place. I thought there were coins all over the place here, but it seems that I have mistook in my memory of this land coins for Bob. No, for... oh, jeez. For turtles. That happened. That jump was kinda tricksy, but so there are coins here and there. Coins are entirely possible in this great universe of ours, you know, just freshly minted and filled with the taste of shred lard. Good eating. So, whoa, fuzzy guy. Whoa, hole. So that was me jumping in a hole because I was like, man, holes, they sure are great. They're super huge, vast expanses that aren't visibly sightable on the actual world map for some reason. Because, you know, from a distance all you see is the huge amount of misshapen mushrooms that compose the landscape. And, well, I mean, of course there is a ground underneath there somewhere, and maybe on the map we just see the ground. Like, you need to consider all of those possibilities. You go out of that pipe, if you go in the blue pipe, we've seen earlier in the level, in case you know what I'm talking about, good for you. I'm just gonna... these jumps in my friendly kid-shaped mind back then, I used to think were like super-de-duper impossible. However, this one here, it's going to be tricky. Let's see. The best solution, I think, is to do this. Yes, that happened. That wasn't really that as tricky as I feared it should have been. So here, I think my best option is honestly to kind of skip the middleman and just jump to live a long day, and then here you go. Up a pipe isn't that great. It's not a pipe. It's a vine. It's not the same thing. Just gonna scroll in case the platform turns into a coin or something. Once again, I'm gonna have to go in less ideal solution for the bar because I don't want, you know, the platform to just kind of sneak into the camera and get transformed into a coin or something. Oh man, so this is a red level. I wonder where one of these exit leads. Oh no, it does a loop! It loops the loop. It's pretty silly, I know. And back when I was a kid, I sure had no idea where the other exit was. Like, where's that other exit? There ain't no other exit. Well, you got a secret exit, you get to the end and you fly. Like, the hint is supposed to be in like the 3 zillion different signs you get at the end there. Like, it's sort of... these are lives, right? Yeah, they are lives. You get 3 lives at the end for some reason. You're like, man, you know what's neat about lives? What? You can get them or you can't not get them too, it's your choice. But yeah, like the fact that there's a sign that kind of leads subtly under the goal is the hint to go beyond. But as a child, with very little video games, you know, experience, and with video games not really having given that sort of experience before, I had no idea. And so this little next segment here was like a sudden burst of super gameplay. Suddenly I was like, wow, a castle? It's all brown. It's pretty great. Although back then I could not imagine that brown castles would become more or less the norm in like a few decennias, but you know, well, a few decennia might be a single decennia is probably no. That was totally on purpose. It's to remove my totally unfair advantage of being the size of 2 men, which is why I got back that advantage afterwards, because I felt bad about feeling bad, because feeling bad is admitting that you still care way too much about a whole lot of things in this world, when purity is all about being a big old jerk and not really caring about anything at all that much. You can spin jump on the guys, or you can go right under, and you can sort of run around these guys. These guys are called thwimps. called like that because they're like thwomps, except they're smaller. When something is cute or something, we like to put a I sound in it, or an E sound, maybe an A sound, but those are more rare, and that's Reznor. He is a Triceratops. Very short horns on his eyebrows and on the tip of his nose. I'm saying that to you in case in a few minutes you're gonna be zapped away into some form of foreign Jeopardy game, and that, you know, you need to answer these questions, otherwise you won't win $1 million. And also when I was a kid, I was like, wow, so that goes to the castle. No! There's a super huge detour there for no reason. Such a weird game, this game, sometimes. Kind of forgot about a lot of the content of this level. It's not that remarkable, except for the bonus room, which is the one... Well, it is the place with all the carrot. I guess that is remarkable in some way. The carrot platforms, are there anywhere else? Maybe they are. I actually don't remember them. They're pretty rare, and you can't slide on them, even though they're diagonal. That's just crazy. Someone really needs to mow their moving half-circle platforms, because someone trips and falls and breaks their nose or head or face or something. You know, we got a lot of breakable parts on our little slim little body, and it just wouldn't go to say hello. I almost fell there. It's pretty great. Yeah, so there's a bonus in one of those. I can't really go there, and also it's not really to my benefit to go there. So instead, let's follow a huge mole. Look at it run. It's really just kind of shuffling around, and it can't swim. It's pretty tragic. The life of a giant mole is incredibly tragic. Wow, this level has been quite a non-issue. It's, dare I say, pretty great. Big contrast with the adventures of yesterday. But having said that, still not done yet, because we got another yellow level just kind of popping out there for no reason. World 6 is pretty huge, kind of. So this is a land where you got a whole bunch of guys that are kind of trapped there, like you can't free them if you press a thing. It's like, why would you anyways? And the piece which is all like, hello, look at me, I smell like trees. That's probably a smell you like, otherwise why would you put them in your cars? And that's true, you know. Cars are pretty darn gosh delicious, but you still wouldn't want the... Oh, I can't go there. I need a P-switch. Well then, I'm just gonna leave Johnny John there, so I don't have to be worried about him swallowing his tongue or something in a fit of ecstasy, which, you know, is prone to happen, and especially purebred horses, which, you know, is just bound to happen at some point, right? There's a reason why we've stopped playing God with all our animals over the years, and that's just because it's not really all that cost-effective. I noticed that sometimes dudes despawn, or you just got these naturally empty squares. I will let you decide the fate of that very same question. Hey there, Yoshi. How do you do? Have those been always there? No! Okay, that's right. It's only... Yeah! I don't think I've ever seen those. I'm kind of befuddled. Wow! I'm discovering a thing today. Oh no! Okay, and that orange one doesn't move. Wow! I never knew though that was there at all. No! Man, coins, why you gotta be so scary? I ain't done no... Whoa! Wow! I want my... No, my horse! You've killed my horse! Why? In a very indirect way. Now you're killing me in also an indirect way. Okay. Simplest way to handle this. Come on, okay, don't die of this of all things. Ah, shoot. Okay, hey, Charlie, hey, you know what you want? It's to jump in the hole! Then your buddy's back. You know what you want? It's to jump in the hole! And then that guy's back and he's like, you know what you want? You know what you want? It's to jump in the hole. Or just stay over there, I'm running out of time. Hoorah. Hoorah. Okay, that end there kind of went bad, but it's not even because of the levels, because I was playing super badly for some reason. I guess it was a return of the revenge of the let's do some very strange mistakes for reasons that I cannot comprehend. There's a castle here. It's Wendy's castle. It says 6, because it's number 6 when it castles. I don't know why it's ordered like that, but it's to save confusion, and so I jump right into a skull. It's like, has nothing to do with anything, that's just me just plain old jumping straight into enemy, like the good old days. Always a good time. There's Mega Spike. There has been Mega Spikes before in this game, but this is the first time we see them having an open mic night, which would be later down the road pretty much the one reason why they would be most well known. I think I'm safe from that guy. But over there, we're going to be a lot less safer. So you can just go between the Mega Spikes. Anyways, it's nice to see that in future game Nintendo would further push the exploration of the Mega Spike concept, such as like colossal spikes and like possibly even more, and no horizontally oriented Mega Spikes. Those are always a good time. As a kid, this was like, oh my god, so impossible, even though there's really no reasons to find this like particularly any impossible, but you know, when you're a kid you find a lot of things, pretty things like. So this is a... There's not a lot of coin in this castle. Again, to repeat something I've said, I believe, yesterday, I'm kind of surprised by how not a lot of roaming coins and also question blocks there are in this game. Isn't that weird? Like, weren't coins and whatnot a lot more prevalent in Mario 3 and whatnot? Am I crazy here? I don't know, I just think it's pretty odd, but okay. Now, I mean, I'm not gonna complain because it makes it a lot easier. I mean, here I'm just basically playing the vanilla game here. It's literally let's play, except for the skeletons. The skeletons are devoid of ecstasy. Here I'm gonna have to put my cheats on because Wendy, she's a lady, so when you jump on her head you get some points. Because when you jump on your head, a level 400 appears and it goes, hello, my friend. One of the most modified boss rooms in ROM hacks, because it's just a normal room that you can modify without really any effort compared to the other bosses like the Slippery Slow Brothers and Ludwig, who is really his own thing, and, you know, composing delightful songs like Kappa Mix and, you know, the rest. Kappa Mix? Koopa Mix. Man, Koopas and Kappas, they are exactly the same thing. Except for, like, one letter that gets replaced by 2 letters. And, you know, when the Koopa guesses the song her last song because she's a strong-stressed, she seams the songs together and she sells them to poor children because that's her way of making money. It's to exploit the poor because she is a villain. And as a villain, she has to be a jerk and do everything in a villainous way because there is the boat. Hello there, boat. How's it going, boat? Technically the boat is part of World 7, but I think I'm going to go ahead and do it because, see, I can't go to the side there because I didn't go down from the pipe to the castle last time, yesterday, so I can't go to the left there. It's pretty hilarious. Ghost Ship is a ship that is owned by Ghost, and so after they bought their boat, they put it on the water because that's where they live, and there's a lot of crates. But they have been filled up with like lead so that the boat sinks properly. It's not an old ship, it's French fries. So this is the one level that has a boo cloud. Look at that boo cloud. The boo cloud has a a kind of known glitch that if you go beyond the screen, you're not affected by the ghost. However, like, there's a reason why they didn't care, is because the one time you encounter it for real is underwater where you can't really go all that fast. And it doesn't even last all that long. It's oh, I think that I won't be able... I think there's like a single line of coins somewhere in the shaft, right? Cause yeah, we're gonna be going down this blue pipe here. And I got a feeling it's technically impossible. Okay, let's... Putting this here, let's consider this a scouting bit. We're gonna... Well, for one thing, I'm wondering if I can actually even dodge that star. Because if I can, it's... Yeah, I can't dodge it. So... This part is impossible just because of the star, apparently. Let's try and minimize... Oh, geez, how... I need a cape or something to know where the hell I'm going. But I'm pretty sure there's also undodgeable coins down the way somewhere. Ignore me, Mr. Mushrooms, and those turtles, they're not moving. We are in complete... yeah. Big ol' slab of coins, though. Can't do nothing about those. You cannot do anything about the advancement of the realm of psychopathy. Hey there, bonus thing, how's it going? And that is a boat. So yeah, you can do the body of the boat, fine. But once you're transitioning from the boat into Bowser's little personal hell, well, monks were never meant to go into Bowser's personal hell. That has a big old fancy entrance cutscene there that is pretty darn gosh fancy. Look at this fancy little place. The walls are shining. There's a funny little ghosty man floating around a house, and another ghosty shadow man floating around the castle. It's totally not a turtle dragon riding a giant decapitated robot clown. That would be silly. Why would that be? Why would that be in this game? There's nothing in this game, like there's no precedence to something so irredeemably wacky. You really should stop making things up, because otherwise people will stop pretending to believe you when you go and tell your stories. Well, I guess next time we're starting the World 7. Gonna see how that goes. This is Raocow. See y'all next time.